Now to Chattanooga State and an animal issue of a different kind. Last week we told you the zoo removed all geese from its campus, saying they were a nuisance. Well, today we found out what ultimately happened to those geese, and it's outraging many animal lovers. Last week it seemed the right thing to do to eliminate about 100 pesky Canada geese.
We really wanted to make sure that this was done in a very legal and humane way for them to be just relocated. We don't want to hurt the geese in any way.
But it turns out the Canada geese at Chattanooga State may have been hurt permanently, in fact, destroyed. Ben Layton with the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency says USDA Wildlife Services makes a determination on killing the geese if there is no available place for them to be released. Layton says with no site available, the only other option the USDA would have had would be to destroy them. Chattanooga State President Jim Catanzaro is dismayed to learn the news.
I was, truly saddened by it because we didn't intend, we never intend, or I certainly didn't, to have an outcome like this.
He says the fact that they must have been killed will change the school's removal procedure in the future.
And I think in the future, if we're going to do any relocation, we're going to do it ourselves.
The Humane Society of the United States agrees with Catanzaro. On its website, the Humane Society says killing overgrown flocks of geese is not the answer, and it represents, at best, a temporary solution. Well, as you can imagine, this story outraged a lot of people on our Facebook page. Leslie Coker writes, that was just plain uncalled for. Someone could have found a home for them if they'd tried hard enough. Some people's laziness is astounding. And Charles C. Ingram writes, I know geese can be a pain sometimes, but they are one of God's creatures, and our animals. Now, the company used to remove them should be closed down, and Chat State should be fined for not following through. But Roger Brown writes, it doesn't matter how far you move them, they would just come back, and their poop is very acidic and destroys everything they poop on. You're welcome to share your opinions of this story and thoughts. Just go to our Facebook page.